Exclamation everybody, and welcome back to Pyre after a hiatus as it tends to take. We had last time gone through lots and lots of story. There's far more storytelling now than there has been as far as gameplay, which is something this entire game has been kind of suffering from a little bit, but it's even more so this last time. And it's not that this story isn't interesting; it certainly is. It's just very strange. It's very, I guess, straightforward and not very engaging, so to speak. But let us continue our journey and see if we can rescue or save, I should say, the remainder of our party, huh? All right, I guess we have to go to the spring of Ymir. Okay, the 8 scribes, page revealed, and we've got our slug market guy. Let's go there first. Hey guys, say, whatever happened to that Che you brought in here sometimes? You know, the loopy one, frizzy hair, always handling all the merchandise? I liked her. Well, she has been saved, my friend. Scribe snuff, what do we have? We have 17 coins. We have not a lot for anything here. We got a pinch of stardust we can get if we really want it. I mean, I could sell off some things, I guess, that we're probably never going to use. +2 presents, anklet. Oh, this is Che's anklet. Oh, I guess we don't need that anymore, huh? Yeah, I mean, she's not here anymore, so I guess we could sell off her anklet. Right. What do I just do? Drag it? Drop it? Yep, proceed. And Tailwind Crest and the Scribe Rock. I guess we'll get rid of the Scribe Rock. Sure. And then what else do we have? We've got Dash of Stardust. We'll grab that. And a pinch of Stardust as well. When flinging the orb into the adversary's pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage. I don't usually ever do that. Ashen Coal. Start of a right, the bearer's pyre automatically gains 7. Faith Stone. Righteous Flame. Ooh, after dousing the adversary's pyre, the bearer's pyre is restored up to 5. Ooh, that's actually really good. Let's bring that over here. We may need that going forward. Alright, let's see what we've got as far as our peeps here go. What do you have? You've got your superpower thing here, which does what? Power casts aura with greater ease. Okay. Or father. Yeah, see, I need to put this on. I feel like I need to put this on someone who is going to do most of the work of dousing flames here. He's got Ymir's Fang. Casts his aura, only usable by a rookie. Being badged by an error. Okay, so Tizo doesn't have anything yet. I mean, he's got a moon crest, and he has a chance to return immediately, which is good, but at the same time, I think I want to have him, since he's the one that usually runs the ball. I'm gonna give him this, and I'm gonna power this up even more so than what it is. All right, there we go. So it's powered up to 6 now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. So he can restore some of my own flame, since these last couple of outings have been nail biters until I've undone them and redone them again. Okay, let's. Thanks, guys. Good luck in that thing you're going to do tonight, he says. Let's go in here real fast and look at the... Ooh, you want to talk to me, Pamitha? You find Pamitha by herself again, though her expression is grown darker than her custom. Leave me be, would you, reader darling? Trying to get some good and proper moping done here, and you're distracting me. Leave me be, reader. Just leave me be, reader. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what's lurking in my heart or mind. What you'll find there isn't pretty. Yet something about her thought process is different to you now. You know that with her conditioning she can resist your scrutiny, but now her thoughts are laid bare to you. She's alone with her thoughts. See what she is thinking or leave her be. See what she's thinking. Pamitha seems to be inviting you into her thoughts. You remain there in that lonesome space with her. What is it going to take, I wonder, Tamitha? Shall I just go ahead and kill them all? That would be proof enough, perhaps, about my loyalties to you and to our sisters. Perhaps I ought to start with this one right in front of me. Bond between you severs as Pamitha opens her eyes and stares at you. Then she smiles sweetly and gives a gentle laugh. You see, reader darling, my thoughts are rather cumbersome at times. But do not fear, I have them very well under control. Still, thoughts being the loathsome thing that they are, I nonetheless cannot fully suppress them. She exhales and looks askance? I have no idea what that word is. You know by now why I'm in this mess with all of you. You could say I lacked Tamitha's sense of commitment, her zeal. She lives only to see your nation overthrown, or something worse if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one's sister's leading cause of death is Commonwealth forged steel. Wielded with the utmost of Mercia, of course. Well, I had little patience for the senselessness of it myself. Became a bit of a pariah, I suppose. I knew Tamitha was going to get herself and others killed someday, so when she was to fly out on this one big mission of hers, I had other arrangements made. But after she was caught, your people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, of course, and yet a chance is still a chance. Tamitha was clipped and cast down. A mercy, they called it. I did not see it that way, and in my growing protests of her treatment I was soon enough to follow. She falls silent for a while. I haven't yet decided if I entirely regret my actions, but I do seek Tamitha's forgiveness, and wish that she could see my thoughts for what they are, as it seems you can. Then she might realize our nation's people have much more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them's the stupider. She brushes past you and out of the wagon for now. Okay. Bio updated on Pamitha. So she's the one that got her and her sister down in this place. Apparently her wings are clipped, but she seems to fly just fine, so I don't know. The 8 scribes, in the words of Galathian, the Master General, we found each of the others in due time by fate, not by coincidence. The wise Luz Scalorian stood among the trees, gazing at the stars, expecting us. The wild witch Melith was so enthralled by my liege's utter transformation she stayed her sorceries. Blessed-born Trista swooped down upon us, but to warn of imminent attack. The many-man Yomur thus intervened and shared with us his humor and his hunt. Even the Underking Ors himself sought out an audience with us. Thus we became the 8 and journeyed on together. Okay. Is there another thing here? Spring of Yomur. Did I read this one already? Because it seems like I probably did. I have no idea if I did or not. It was flickering like this, but yeah, I have no idea. I can't tell anymore which pages we've read or not read. Okay. Is there something up here? Canvas wings. Okay. I think we're good in here. I think it's time to go and and commence the rite, even though it's been a while since I have done anything, so this might not go so well. Here among the dry flats of the spring of Yomur, you await the signal of the stars. There is no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the accusers. Then the little imp Tizzo flutters up to you. Hurrah, hurrah, rock! Tizzo cautions you that he has some history with your next adversary, Lendl. Screehawk! Tizzo seems to be indicating that Lendl has a personal vendetta against him. But before he can explain anything further, the stars begin to call to you.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we? Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the accusers. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Your companions are assembled and ready for the rites to commence. However, there is still no sign of your adversaries, the accusers. The little imp Tizzo screeches something, cautioning you all to stay alert. But then someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs at his mask. Aha! Caught out, you miserable beast! I knew it! After all this time, I knew that you were still here among their ranks. Rock! Silence, friend! You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity! Your evil shall be ended, here and now, and you, Nightwings, shall not deny me thus again! Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Haub the Swallow. Let us show him now that he is a disgrace. Tizzo whistles something angrily back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lendl in the past, Lendl evidently has not let it go. That's evidently. Come, accusers, let us make clear to these fools that we are stronger now than ever. You sense Lendl speaks the truth. The accusers are more capable than before. Each time you face a triumvirate, they gain talismans and masteries. Do not underestimate them.
Now we shall get started.
Press for more about the accusers. So what are they? Oh, I can actually see about them now? When did this... Is this a new thing in the game? Because I don't remember seeing this before. Critical strike, martial training, living flame. Use exile, okay. Alright, let's...
Go.
Well, we're going to... I definitely want Tizzo. I believe... Well, I'm not going to have both Tizzo and Sir Gilman, because they're kind of both the same, sort of. But I think, Pamitha? And who else? Someone else who needs some leveling. I guess Rookie doesn't really need the leveling, but it might be good to have him here. Who am I going to actually send off, though? I need someone who's going to actually be freed. May very well be Rookie that we send off. All right, let's do that. Let's choose Rookie.
The choice is cast.
Don't worry, Tizzo. We got your back on this one. Nightwings! The wicked fiend you serve is in the front. He denied my rightful freedom in my moment of triumph. I shall never forgive him or any of you. Their auras are so freaking large here. This is not great.
Begin. Yes.
Alright, jump. Or what? What the hell did I just do? I hit the wrong thing. Okay, I very much hit the wrong thing here. Very, very much did. Whoa, that was fast. Okay, this is not great. Not great at all. Okay. Not a good start here, my friends. Not a good start at all. Let's get a little... Oh, I should have not done that. I should not have done that at all. There we go. Alright. Yikes. Yikes, I say. Oh, I keep forgetting he does not do the same thing that everybody else does. I keep forgetting that.
Deliverance.
There we go. Hold still, you misbegotten little pox. We're not finished with you yet. There we go. Tizo utters at Lendl a slew of the absolute worst in profanity. Your curses cannot possibly affect me any further, you foul spawn, for you have taken everything from me already. But if I am to be trapped in this forsaken hole with you for the remainder of my days, I shall see to it that yours shall be as doleful as my own.
That Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech.
Doesn't he?
Talk means nothing in the rights.
Kabam! Go.
Poor Lendl.
Don't think you're going to do that, my friend. Don't think you're going to do that at all. Ba-bam!
Alas for Lendl.
Don't pyre angry, Lendl.
Takes the plunge.
Don't pyre angry. Okay, okay. Haha, got him first. Sweet. Ah, I just missed it. What are you gonna do? Where are you going? Oh, well, that's... I had nowhere to go there. Nowhere at all to go there. There we go. They're a little hard to control once you get them running, but it's doable. You just gotta be quick about it. Bam!
The rite is nearly ended.
Ba-bam!
Done.
There it
The
is.
Nightwings prevail again. Their adversaries proved no match for them. The rite is complete.
Scree here, here. Tizo is very pleased that you prevail, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time. Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? That infernal imp! It is a monster disguised a fiend, come forth to torment me until the day I die. Lendl storms off in a fit of anger. Tizo reappears once the coast is clear and expresses his gratitude again. What Lendl said before, if Tizo truly is a descendant of Haub the Swallow, who is what? First of 8 scribes, okay. Then he has quite the legacy to live up to.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Awesome. Okay, we're getting Pamitha and everybody else, the supporting crew, up a little bit here. So that's good. Not quite all the way up yet, but we're getting them there.
Until the stars align.
You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles defeated the accusers and find Volfred waiting for you there. Did we not get to uplift somebody? Did I not put the right people in there. Well done back there, my girl. You are serving your companions well. Now then, I have something that I wish to share with you if you have a moment. We have discussed the plan of which we're all a part. I have a means of measuring our progress toward the goal of it. I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Look forth. I expect you shall again see several shining stars where once you saw but one. Scribe stars beckon. Oh, so do I have to go through a whole set of more challenges before we do another uplift challenge or whatever? I guess. Oh, yeah. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye or the will of the scribes, who could say? I too once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rites, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realize that in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence the triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further detail. Henceforth, you may use Volfred's planner to see your current progress. Relative standings between the 9 triumvirates and the rites. Whichever triumvirate carries the most favor shall confront the Nightwings for a chance at freedom. Oh, okay, I see. So it's like a tournament style now. Okay. Using Volfred's planner, you may access your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Volfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now or any time in the Black Wagon or while searching the stars. Okay, so the Nightwings are 9-0, and we are a triumvirate against which all others are judged. I see. So our favor is infinite. So then everyone who has high favor and favor is going up, we have to... I wonder if we have... So if we defeat the ones who have a favor on the up and up, does that mean that their favor gets a hit? 4 defeats is 4 times the accusers have prevailed. Okay, so what does this do? Gain standing. The accusers recently rose in favor relative to other triumvirates. Okay, these are unchanged. Highest favor is poised to take on Nightwings in the next liberation rite. So I get to choose who. So if I fight them prior to the liberation rite, does that mean I then choose? I can like have when the liberation rite comes back around again, I could have like someone with very little favor to go against, and then that would make it a little bit easier, maybe. Additional exiles required 1. Total rights conducted 9. Exiles liberated 1. Probability of success 25%. At long last, plans well underway. Cycle of rights grows quickly at a time. Probability of success means what? That the revolution brewing in the Commonwealth shall succeed. Ah, I see. So putting Che up there put me at 25%, I guess? Okay. Okay. A number of additional exiles required to join Nightwings and fulfill a key aspect of the plan is 1. So we don't have... So there's someone else is going to join? Oh, yeah. It sounds like there's someone else who's going to join the party, I guess? Unless that's... Yeah. Unless that's how many have to join. Oh no, exiles liberated. Maybe that means I need to liberate at least one more in order to have a good probability of success, maybe. Something like that. I assume that's what they mean. How many rights shall I have to conduct before your next opportunity? Okay. So, alright. So if I take on... So I guess I could try this. If I take on the Essence, will that knock them down in favor? Because they're 4 and 4. Like, it doesn't seem like their record means anything, right? Because these guys are They're 4 and 4. These guys are 6 and 3, and they are still not on the top of the list. They don't have all that favor. I guess I could try it and see what happens. Like if I take on the Essence, which is going to be they're the ones that's Tamitha and them, they were a bit rough if I remember correctly. Then maybe that will knock them down a peg, and then I can just kind of get ones up here that I'm more likely to win against, maybe? Like, maybe I could get the Withdrawn up there since they're like 1 and 4. I have no idea how this works. I'm going to have to try to see if I can make this work for me here. Alright, so that's the Dissidents. So I guess it also matters as to whether or not I can even challenge them, right? Okay, so Ori's the Azure Star. So that is them. So 1 and 0. Are they the only two that I can actually pick from? Gold, the South Star. So I can either do the Dissidents, right? The Dissidents. Oh, here. Not connected to permit the. Okay. Dissidents or the Essence, or the Pyre Hearts. Distance, Essence, or Pyre Hearts. So, where are the Pyre Hearts? Oh, the Pyre Hearts are down low. So, because I wouldn't mind taking the Pyre Hearts were a bit of a problem, but they weren't that much of a problem, I guess. Yeah, I wonder if I can sort of like make it so that they're like the ones I go against who have little favor or something. I don't know. So it was the Essence and the Dissidents are the ones, right, that I can go against, or the Pyre Hearts, I think is what it said there. So yeah, those peeps. Dissidents, yeah, okay. So let's take on the winged faction. So, we're to have another brush with Tamitha. Perhaps she'll spare me yet another moment of her time. She's here because of me, and I am here for her. Tamitha then tells you more of your next adversary, her own blood sister. Tamitha Thane, a harp of the High Wing Remnants, raised from birth to excel in outwitting and outmaneuvering her enemies. She seems driven by her hatred for the Commonwealth. After retreating to the mountains centuries ago, the Harps refused to join the Commonwealth, and those old tensions boiled over into raids or skirmishes or all-out war. Flight tacticians such as Tamitha gave the High Wing Remnants a swift and powerful military presence to this day, despite the Harps' small numbers. She once hatched ambitious plans to overthrow the Commonwealth, breaching its defenses so her sisters could rain down untold destruction. On the darkest night of the year, she led a daring infiltration mission deep into her enemy's lands. It almost worked. However, she was betrayed by someone very close to her, someone branded a Commonwealth sympathizer, Tamitha. Tamitha was caught, clipped, and subsequently exiled as a prisoner of war, but being trapped within a downside only stoked her fury. I wound up here in not too long afterwards. Anyway, it's complicated, what happened between us. What I did for her own good, and that of all our sisters. Though I'm beginning to doubt that Tamitha will ever see it that way. We'll see, I suppose, but for now I'd best try to catch what sleep I'm able. Pleasant dreams then, darling. We bid a good night to Tamitha and Tur. No time now to make flight preparations, though. Come morning, the Black Wagon will press forward. Okay, page revealed the accusers. Oh, and Tizo is here too. Tizo has seemed somewhat less cheerful since his run-in with Lendl and the accusers. He approaches you, wanting for you to hear him out. Rahum! Tizo seems unhappy about something Lendl said to him. Tizo understands full well why Lendl is angry with him. While Tizoe does not like Lendl as a person, he recognizes nonetheless that he denied his freedom. It was a liberation rite. He did what he felt necessary. He wanted to help his friend go free. Nonetheless, he still feels a certain guilt and regrets that the rites force exiles into such situations. He falls silent for a while. Whether the 8 scribes ever intended for imps such as he to participate in the rites firsthand is difficult to know for certain. Then, Tizoe is grateful to you for listening. He knows the scribes created the rites with good intentions. He promises to keep doing his best to live up to the legacy of the scribes. And he bounds up into the rafters with some of the other drive imps. Regardless of whether he truly is an ancestor of Haub the Swallow, surely the scribes would have been proud of him. Okay. Oh, we got a box. Oh, that's his planner. I was like, we have a box here. Oh, that's his planner. Okay. I was expecting a book. Though it was a planner, not a scribe with a box in it, or a box with a scribe in it, or scroll in a box. whatever the word is that I'm looking for. The accusers. In the words of Haub the Swallow the Accursed, the accusers formed under Galathian. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, steadfastness. Galathian, he says that the accusers take their name from one of his most accomplished legions from his former military days. All among them, in fact, he served the Master General at one time. They represent the stoutest-hearted men and women of the Empire who held true to Myrrh and Galathian to the end. Galathian? I guess that's how you say it. The golden colors of their raiments are reminiscent of their old shining armor, is his claim. Ever shall they seek out those with the truest spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. Okay, well that was a thing. Alright, let's continue our journey, shall we? Alright, take off. Whoa! Hey, what's the big idea, huh? Ignarius. Oh, it's you, Nightwings. Come to rub it in again, I guess. We Tempers, we've been trading flames with you who knows how long. So what? You got us once or twice lately. Matter of time before we go and get you back. So you might want to keep that in mind next time you go messing with these horns, hear me? Now get out of my way. I accidentally bumped into him. I was going to say, I love the traveling music. It sounds really, it's a really interesting tune here. Okay, fly closer. Point of interest. The Hulk of Oars. It has drifted here upon sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you have already read of the doomed ship's demise in the embrace of the unfathomed plurms. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains. Hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourselves in the essence know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align over the wreckage if it did not have greater significance than first appears. May you have good fortune there during the coming rites. Okay, Under King Pass is where you have to go. We got Ragged Rock. Observes the water in his route seem to be shining with stardust. Let's head there and land. You touch down to Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilman and the Pyre Hearts. You shall soon carry on by sea, though for now you have some time to spare. Sift for... Oh, the Beyonder Crystal seeks Tizoe, huh? Well, we can sift for Stardust, but let's get Tizoe his stuff here. Beyonder Crystal? I can send you out there somewhere. What is it that you want? A scribe trial. Of course, reader. You need but think on who shall be a subject of my trial, and we shall go from there. Alright, Tizoe. Ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Tizoe. I dare think I remember something of that imp. He certainly stood out from all his ilk, although that really is not saying much. Well, let us bring him forth. Tizoe soon appears in heed of the summons. Creaky key! Tizo seems to be prepared for whatever lies ahead. Good, because I'm not necessarily prepared for the rights here, but at least this is you can fail this a couple times and still come back and try again. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, imp. You'll answer to me here. Tizo indicates his understanding and is prepared to begin Sandra's trial. You know the formalities, of course. Show me then what you have learned thus far about the rites. Here in this trial it shall be just you, my beyonders, and your lovely reader. Let us see now how you fare. Okay. Nope. Oh, well, that was, I ran right into that. That was a mistake. Okay. Let's not do that again, shall we? Let's be a little more cautious. Mayhaps. But bam! I love how he jumps around like that. Plus I got +6 back to my flame because I still have that thing equipped. Bam! Oh wow, okay. Wow, that was a hell of a move right there. Oh, nope, you're not gonna do that again to me. Not again, you're not. Kabam! Done. That wasn't too bad at all, actually. Gree-hee-hee! Tizo is excited to have completed Sandra's challenge and awaits her approval. A worthwhile effort, imp. Your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Your predecessor may well have approved. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Sandra's favorite I just got an achievement for. Okay. I guess that's... Is that Tizo is her favorite? I don't know. Rake! Tizo is happy to be back and wonders what it is that Sandra granted you. Take a closer look at the new artifact in your possession. You received Haub's wing for completing Tizo's trial. Okay.